Hey Leos, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your money and career reading for whenever you are led to this message. Let's jump right in and see what area of your life, money or career, is most impacting right now. And we have freedom. Let's see what question Spirit has for you. What question Spirit wants you to ask yourself when it comes to money and career. Okay, well, 2 came out, so we will take both of them. The first card that we have out is support. What are your beliefs about the help coming your way from others? How do these beliefs impact your decisions and your sense of peace in the world? And we also have deserving. What is your first reaction to the word deserve? What does this teach you about the energy you bring to your relationship to money and to receiving overall abundance? So, all right, Leo, there is this sense around this reading that you are looking for the ability to have a little bit more freedom. And I almost have the feeling, Leo, that this is not necessarily about you being able to travel the world with a laptop and kind of do your job or whatever. Like for some of you, this might sort of, literally be you're free to move around the world and, you're not sort of chained to any one specific place. But for most of you, Leos, I almost feel as though this freedom is sort of internal, where maybe you have had experiences where you sort of lived in constant fear of losing your job or not making enough money or anything like that. It feels as though you're more looking for stability in sort of your work and financial situation. I don't think that a lot of you all are at this point asking to be like multi-billionaires. Like that would be nice, of course, but I think that right now your primary focus is on making sure that you're stable, that you are sort of free from worrying on a day-to-day basis whether or not you're going to be able to make enough, whether or not you are, you're going to lose your job or things like that. It almost feels as though you've had an experience where there's been sort of a constant cloud hanging over like your work life, almost like you were waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like any day now, it was going to be some news. It was going to be some bull that you had to deal with that was going to impact your finances. So it feels as though you're trying to get to a place where you're comfortable, where you're stable, where you feel a little bit more secure, so you can sort of let that daily worry go. And so the questions that I think Spirit wants you to ask yourself is, how do you feel about support? Would you be willing to let other people help you, or does that look like a sign of weakness? So, if there is an opportunity that you're looking for, how do you feel about reaching out to other people? Because there might be something out there for you that will get you closer to this place of inner freedom, but maybe you're reluctant to reach out and ask people if they've heard of anything. And the question is, why? Do you think that people wouldn't support you? Do you deep down think that you don't deserve this new opportunity, that you don't deserve something better for whatever reason? So it feels like Spirit is asking you to look at what's around you, look at the people around you, and check in with your own feelings about having that stability and see what opportunities exist and why you may not be taking advantage of them right now. So let's jump into some tarot and see first what's in your foundation when it comes to money and career. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse. This is something that's very unstable. When this card is upright, it's the 1111 card. It's happiness, it's stability, it's a good, strong, solid foundation. And you have that in the reverse right now. So things are not particularly stable for you right now, Leo. This is that sort of sense of discomfort, right? Where you're looking for that freedom from worry. You want something that's more stable. You want something that's more reliable. You want something that you just don't have to worry about every single day. So what we have for outside influences, we have Judgment in reverse, and we also have the Hanged Man. So there seems to be, I think, from an outside perspective, there needs to be a decision that's made, Leo, in what it is that you do, and whether or not you are willing to ask for help, whether or not you truly believe that you deserve to have this freedom. It almost feels as though you've been dealing with these feelings for so long that it's almost become a part of you. It's almost as though you don't know life without all of this stress around money. And so it feels like there's something pushing you to sort of change your perspective, because I don't think that you like being in this energetic space. Of course, I don't think that anybody likes worrying about money or their job on a daily basis. But I think that you are being compelled to sort of look at things differently right now, to start shifting your mindset a little bit. So taking a peek at any obstacles or opportunities, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Let's see if we can clarify that a little bit. Okay. All right. So we have the Prince of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this feels like a little bit of a caution. I think that Spirit is saying that the biggest opportunity for you to have right now is to lay down this burden of what you have felt and experienced before when it comes to your money or job. It's time to sort of leave that behind. If you don't, you might miss out on an offer or a new opportunity that could present itself, because you're sort of in this headspace of worry, and you might be unconsciously sort of blocking out potential opportunities that come your way. Because what this feels like is that this opportunity is not going to sort of present itself in big flashing lights. This is going to be something that's a lot more subtle. So it could be that you're talking to someone and they mention that they have a new startup, or that they've invested in some new stock that's doing really, really well, or something. But it's going to be something tiny that you pick up on. And it's going to, I think, through a little bit more probing, for you being curious and asking questions, it's going to grow into something bigger. But I feel like Spirit is saying that you might miss out on this opportunity if you stay in this headspace, if you are sort of consumed by worry and not sort of willing to tap into other folks, to reach out, to talk to others about, you know, potential opportunities, things that they're into, because I think that that's what's going to trigger this opportunity to come in. So make sure that you get in a good headspace and sort of keep your eyes open for interesting things that sound good to you. All right. And we're going to, how to move forward. We have the Two of Swords. So this is making a decision. This is making a choice, right? Wow. Okay. We have the Fool. We have the Magician in reverse, and we also have the Sun in reverse. So moving forward, I think that there are a couple of messages here, right? What's a good way of saying? Temper yourself, right? Don't get overly excited, at just because, something looks shiny, something looks bright. I don't think that is the opportunity that's right for you, like I said, the one that's coming in that will be a good fit for you is so much more subtle, and it's going to come very easily. So Spirit is saying, don't force anything to happen, but keep your eyes open. Be willing to interact with other folks. Be willing to take a chance. And this is, this is sort of Spirit saying that when this comes, and I think that that's why the Two of Swords is here. There's going to be two offers. One is going to look real whiz bang boom and all of that. I don't necessarily know that that's the right path for you. There is another one that's coming in that's not as apparent, but it seems like it's a really good fit. It seems like something that's going to make you happy. So I feel like going forward, you're going to have to choose wisely and figure out which opportunity meshes with your energy a little bit better. But the opportunity, I feel that's a good one for you, is going to be the one that comes through talking with someone else. So in your future outcomes, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, and we also have the Seven of Cups. So this is you being presented with options. And I think those are the two options that I just told you about. But you're going to go the easy route, I think. You're going to go with the path that feels best, that feels like it has the least amount of resistance for you. And I think that that's the opportunity that comes in quietly. But it's going to feel right to you. And I think that you're going to choose that path. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone who is very thoughtful, very considerate. So you're going to have a lot of thinking about this offer. You are going to end up rejecting one of them. But the one that you select is going to be the one that's right for you. So hang in there, Leo. Keep your eyes open for people, places, and opportunities that might be a little bit different from what you're usually accustomed to, because that might be when this opportunity comes up for you. So pulling one last card to see what final message Spirit has, we have Publish. Start that book you always wanted to write. Get your message out and touch people's lives. So I think more than anything with the Publish, this is you sort of putting yourself out there. This is you sort of getting your own message out to people, that you're interested, that you're competent, that you're looking for new opportunities, that you're willing to take leads that other people have. You're willing to, do introductions and things of that nature. So I feel like Spirit is saying that this is you, again, taking a chance and doing things a little bit differently, interacting with different people and exploring new opportunities, keeping your eyes open for those people who can help you, and know that yes, you are meant to live a life without worry, without constantly having that cloud hovering over you about finances or work stability and all of that good stuff. But I think that the start is you sort of putting yourself out there and being open to what's out there for you, because I do think that there's a lot. So Leo, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.